Hey, my people, pause that cup of tea because Lilongwe just went boom. You blink for 1 second, and the next thing, Samir Suleman is now the Speaker of Parliament. But hold up, don't just clap yet, because this one ain't your usual thank you, God bless moment. This is history, politics, and a dash of spice rolled into one headline. Samir Suleman didn't just walk in, he walked tall, waved at the crowd, and said, "Bring that gavel here." So today, we're diving deep into the 10 facts that make this story hotter than Sima on a Sunday. Grab your chair, tighten your seatbelt, Global Pulse News style, let's fire it up. Alright, first things first, who's the man of the hour? Samir Suleman isn't some new face from the crowd. Nah, he's a seasoned member of parliament, a guy who's been around the political block and knows the hallways of power better than most. Representing the Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, he's been that loud, confident voice speaking up about food security, agriculture, and corruption. Sometimes so loud that the minister starts sweating like it's mid-October in Blantyre. He's the kind who'll call out nonsense when he sees it, and now, boom, he's the one holding the mic officially as the new Speaker of Parliament. This man's got energy, experience, and a little bit of that don't play with me attitude. But hey, becoming Speaker doesn't just happen overnight, you gotta earn it. Let's talk about how he actually got there. Now picture this. Parliament buzzing, members whispering, and tension thick enough to slice with a butter knife. On 29th October 2025, Malawi's MPs cast their votes, and Samir Suleman came out on top, scooping 134 votes against his rival Peter Dimba's 85. That's not just a win, that's a statement. The whole room went from, who's it gonna be, to, this guy's got power now. Some MPs even refused to vote for themselves. Talk about drama. It wasn't just about who sat in the chair. It was about who runs the debate, who gets the mic, and how long everyone talks. And that day, it was Samir Suleman's mic, period. But power isn't just about sitting in a chair. It's about how that chair shifts the game. So what does this win really mean for Malawi's politics? Alright, here's the juice. Suleman's victory isn't just one man's triumph, it's a political statement. The DPP has officially flexed its muscles inside parliament. The speaker's seat is the control tower. It decides what gets debated, who gets the mic, and how long everyone talks. It's power disguised as procedure. And now, the DPP has that power. Suleman's fiery past, where he tore into ministers over fertilizer scams and maize shortages, now becomes the same energy he's expected to control. The man who once challenged authority is now the authority. You can't make this up. But with great power comes great responsibility and a mountain of challenges ready to test that fancy gavel of his. Now, let's be real. Being speaker is not a walk in Kamuzu Gardens. Suleman's first challenge, balance. He's got to stay neutral even though his DPP badge is still shining bright. Malawi's parliament has been known for heated shouting matches, sometimes looking more like a football match than a legislative session. The speaker's role is to keep peace, manage chaos, and make sure every MP gets their say without turning the chamber into a boxing ring. But here's the twist. Suleman himself is known for his blunt tongue and no-filter attitude. So will he calm the fire or fuel it? And speaking of fire, let's talk about the drama. Because, oh yes, there's plenty of that. Yo, you didn't think this was a smooth sailing story, did you? Samir Suleman has been no stranger to controversy. This man has had defamation cases flying at him like mosquitoes in the rainy season. He's accused ministers of corruption, clashed with party leaders, and sometimes walks straight into courtrooms with his head high. Some people call him fearless, others call him reckless, but one thing is for sure, he does not do quiet. Now, as speaker, all eyes are watching. Will he still speak his mind, or will the robe of neutrality silence his signature fire? Either way, expect headlines. Transition. But timing, my friend, timing is everything. And this move was perfectly timed. You see, the 2025 general elections were just held in mid-September, and by October, boom, new speaker. That's like scoring a goal right after kickoff. The DPP wasted no time. The ruling structure wanted their man up there before any other faction could regroup.
It's Strategy 101. Get your player in the referee's chair. By electing Suleman early, they set the tone. This parliament will play by new rules. And let's be honest, that's clever politics. The man's sharp, outspoken, and loyal to the party. So putting him up front was like saying, game on, folks. DPP's running this show now. But one man doesn't rule the chamber alone. So who's standing beside him in this political orchestra? Ladies and gents, meet the supporting cast. Deputy Speakers Victor Risoa and Esther Jolabala. It's a power trio, one steering the ship, two balancing the sails. Together, they're expected to maintain order, manage committees, and keep the business flowing like the waves on Lake Malawi on a windy day. Having both DPP heavyweights in those chairs gives Suleman backup when things get heated. And trust me, things will get heated. But that's where teamwork matters. If they can play cool heads, Malawi's parliament might actually start working smoother than a fresh wax boda-boda. But enough about the big chairs. What about the people outside the chamber? How does this affect you and me? Let's break it down plain and simple. When leadership changes in parliament, it trickles down. A good speaker keeps debates efficient, laws clear, and the government in check. That means making smoother decisions, fostering better accountability, and perhaps, just maybe, policies that actually reach the ground. But if politics takes over again, we'll be back to endless drama while citizens keep struggling. Suleman's past shows he cares about ordinary farmers, food security, and fighting shady deals. Now everyone's watching if he'll walk the talk, because at the end of the day, the title speaker doesn't feed the people, actions do. So keep your eyes open, because what comes next could change everything. All right, sharp minds, here's what to watch. Number 1, how does Suleman treat opposition MPs? Will he allow open debate, or will he run the mic like a DJ cutting off requests? Number 2, how independent will the parliamentary committees stay? If they turn into party puppets, democracy takes a hit. Number 3, will Suleman's old passion for food security still burn now that he's sitting higher? Those are the 3 lenses we'll be watching through. And trust me, the first few sessions will tell us everything. Transition, and finally, my friends, the big picture, the reason this story matters to every Malawian watching right now. Listen, this moment is bigger than one man or one vote. It's a reminder that Malawi's democracy is alive. Loud, messy, but alive. A new speaker means a new tone, a new rhythm in parliament. It's a reset button for accountability. Whether Suleman becomes a reformer who strengthens institutions or just another loud voice with a gavel, time will tell. But the hope is clear that his energy brings transparency, fairness, and a bit of that fearless edge Malawi's politics badly needs. So yeah, this ain't just politics. This is history unfolding live and loud. And you know what time it is? It's your turn to speak. My Global Pulse family, if you vibed with this breakdown, smash that like button like you mean it. Subscribe for more high-voltage, no-nonsense news that keeps you ahead of the crowd. We're not just reporting, we're growing as a family. And hey, check out our sister channels too, Sparkling Kids and Rema Fatima. Fun, learning, and pure good vibes for the little ones. Let's grow together, share knowledge, and keep the fire burning. Drop your thoughts below. Will Samir Suleman change the game or just play by the old rules? Your voice matters always. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and remember, Global Pulse News is your home for news with attitude.